Money Moves with MIP 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a motherfucking movie. So today we're going to be talking about the young lady who roofied this guy um and ended up stealing a $20,000 Rolex watch in Las Vegas. Um so guys, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and let's hop straight into the content.
Seduced a man at a bar called Sugar, but what she allegedly did after was more sour than sweet. Local 10's Roy Ramos live now outside the jail where that suspect is being held. Roy.
Calvin and Nicole, unfortunately, this is not the first time that we reported on this type of crime. It happens so often in Miami-Dade County that police actually have a name for it. They call it a bad date case because that's how this all starts. It starts with a date, but that date takes a turn for the worse when one of the people involved is drugged and then robbed.
So is this a thing in Miami? I thought it was in Vegas, but I guess it's in Miami. Is this a thing that women are doing in America? I would hear this like in countries like Colombia, Venezuela. Like there be guys looking to hook up with a chick and then they end up hooking up, going out, heading back to the crib, and next thing you know, you wake up and don't remember what happened. You wake up 10, 12 hours later and your car keys is gone. Your wallet, your money's gone. Your jewelry's gone. You've been robbed blind. But is this really a thing? But let's keep it moving.
Well, Miss Warner's next.
23-year-old Rachel Warner in bond court Thursday after being arrested by City of Miami police for allegedly drugging, then robbing a man of his $18,000 Rolex.
I believe that a couple of things. Number one, that the defendant is a danger to our community.
Look at this chick, guys. Look at this chick. Nobody would, she has pretty good facial structure. She's not on the heavy side. She's decent. This is a chick that most guys will probably, be heads over heels for. She don't look bad at all. And the sad thing about it is, like, she's only 23 years old with the mindset of knowing how to take advantage of men, how to take advantage of situations, where guys drunk, she's cute, she probably got some heels on, a little skimpy outfit, and next thing you know, you think everything's going good. You take her back up to your room thinking you're about to have a good time, a happy ending, and next thing you know, you wake up 10 hours later because you've been drugged, and you would not believe that it will be a chick that looks like this. But let's keep it moving.
Investigators said it all happened at the Sugar Rooftop Bar at 788 Brickell Plaza in early April. Detectives say Warner is seen on surveillance video first speaking to a man at the bar, then walking back to his hotel room.
While they're in the room, she serves him a drink. Now in this drink, they put some drug. He falls asleep. Next thing you know, hours later, he wakes up and his Rolex is gone.
Crazy, man. That's kind of scary.
Brickell residents we spoke with shocked to hear of the brazen crime, but police say it's not the first time they've heard of it.
Now, this is not something new. This is something that we've been seeing time and time again here in Miami.
Detectives say video from the hotel shows Warner taking off from the hotel.
And guys, do you think that since this is happening a lot in Miami, do you think this is American girls who is just coming up with this idea to spike drinks, and where are they getting this information from? Because And Florida is one of those states where you get a bunch of women and a bunch of people from all over the world. You know, Colombia. Like, she looks like she might be Spanish. Could be Italian. You know, she's kind of got the eyebrows. You know, I can't really tell. But a lot of times, like I said in the beginning of the video, a lot of times I hear a lot of stories like this from guys who travel overseas. Are these women are these highly sexually attractive women who is coming from other countries teaching American girls how to get over? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is an American thing? You know, I have heard it in America, but it's usually the guy who's slipping the Mickey on the girl, you know. But I never really heard it too much in America about the girl getting the guy, you know. But usually when a guy gets the girl, it's usually always sexual, and usually when a girl gets a guy, it's usually always because they want to take something of value from you, you know, in both ways. But let's keep it moving.
Hotel room at 3 in the morning, appearing to be in a hurry. While she was able to get away just this morning.
Don't she looks different? She looks totally different from her mugshot to, like, on the mugshot, she looks like she's 34. You know. But on this picture, she looks more of her age. Probably like, I'll say about 22, 23, something like that. You know, she looks a lot older on the mugshot. And I don't know if that's like a gimmick of how she dresses to catch guys or what. But let's keep it moving.
Officers spot her on the prowl again.
Went to a certain place. They were watching out. They located her, identified her, while she's talking to a 61-year-old man, probably trying to do the same thing.
As she was taken into custody, it's what she was found with that the undercover detective who arrested her said shows this was likely not the first time she's done this.
And these kinds of cases, we call them bad day cases here in Miami.
Inside her purse, they found 2 eye drop bottles, which contained this liquid, which was not eye drops.
Okay, I have heard of that. I heard that if you had eye drops and you put it in a drink, then a person will fall asleep. But it's some type of chemical that they're putting in there as well. I guess that's causing this. But let's keep it moving. And I heard this down south, so this must be a Southern American thing. I don't know.
And investigators still in the process of testing just what exactly that liquid is. As for Warner, she does remain here at TGK being held with no bond. You know, when we spoke with police today, they urge people out there that are out and about in this nightlife scene at restaurants and bars to always keep a close eye on your drink. For now, here in West Miami-Dade, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.
Great advice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you expect a chick that looks like that to be the one to get you? That's why you got to keep your eyes open for everybody these days, I think. You know, you never know who's out to get you. Watch your drinks and, you know, be cautious. And I'm holler at you guys on another video. Over now.